Oh, hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Yes, no? Yes, no? Microphone? Microphone check. Hello, hello. Am I plugged in? Let's try this. Go with that. Can everybody hear me in the chat? Yes, no? Thumbs up. Let's see. The mic's on. Can you guys hear me okay? What's up, Dim Guts? All good? Okay, good, good, good. So it's weird because like I'm on my computer. Obviously, I have a broken headset, but I'm on my computer and it's over here. It's saying like usually the volume now. It's not moving at all. So okay, as long as you guys can hear me, I don't care. So I'm doing that. I'm doing this stream. I was supposed to do the stream on what was it, Saturday, I think. But oh yeah, it was supposed to be Saturday, but my package didn't come in until yesterday, and I was like, well, I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow, where it's closer to Christmas. So, as promised, I'm here, not on the day I said it was going to be because I had nothing to show you guys. So I was like, what's the point of doing the stream? But Dem Guts, what's going on? Jason Tran, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you all. I'm doing this early because I won't be around for Christmas to do a live stream. So I'm here now. Hopefully everything is okay. I didn't clean off my. Hold on, I'm gonna clean you guys off really quick. Give you the old wiperoo. There we go. That might be better. Hopefully that's better. Yes, looks better. Gaz, how's it going? Hello, everybody. All right, so I got a package from Big Bad Toy Store. Let me get my iPad up here in case I need to use that for something. I didn't get too much, but what I did get I was pretty excited about. Kind of upset with Big Bad Toy Store about one thing in particular, so we'll get to that in a second. But I'll get some of the Lightning Collection stuff that I got out of the way. I did pick up this guy, which is Adam from Beast Morphers. We got the Red Ranger also. There's the package artwork. Love this packaging. It's so well done. But I picked those two up. Woodman, how you doing, buddy? So I got these. So I have the majority of the Beast Morphers / Go Busters team here. There's that. We're just waiting on the Yellow Ranger, and then some of the two other the Gorilla robot, and then a couple of the other little robots. And then we also got the Wave 1 Red Ranger from Dino Charge. This is Tyler from Dino Charge. Go check that out. Pretty decent first season. The second season, I was actually kind of surprised that they ended up sculpting the arms because I believe in the show and on the back of the packaging here, it shows that the arms are not sculpted; they're printed on, and you can see a little bit more of the defining red or black nature for the arms, which is actually, I think this is more accurate than the sculpted arms, but I mean, the sculpted arms still look pretty good. The head sculpt looks pretty good. Looks like the actor. So Brennan, I believe his name is Brennan Meha. And then last Lightning Collection piece I got was the Putty Green Ranger 2-pack. Now this is the, I believe this is the one where, yeah, it's the Fighting Spirit version. It's not the definitive version for the Green Ranger. I think the major difference was that his belt on the Fighting Spirit one is supposed to be on the other side for the traditional one, and then he also doesn't have this like silver painted streak on the original Green Ranger. But I don't really care about any of that. I'm just going to use this as the Green Ranger and call it a day. It also comes with the unmasked Tommy head over here. Sorry, I'm trying to get not so much glare here. Tommy head, Dragon Dagger. And then we've got the putty, and the putty comes with different attachments for his hands, 2 different attachments for the forearm section. But nice little army builder. I kind of wish that we would get just a putty 2-pack because it's an army builder. But you know, if you want to army build these right now, I'm sure they're going to release more putties down the road. But it kind of sucks that if you want to army build these guys, you either got to pay like, I think on eBay they're going for like $30 a piece, where you could just get the whole set for 40. But it does suck that if you want to army build these, you got to get a bunch of Green Rangers too, so that's annoying. And then, so that's it for the Lightning collection. So we'll open some of these up first, and then we'll get to the other stuff. I have 2 other things. One might be something you guys really enjoy. And the other one is just like a Marvel Legend, but it's a newer one. So, let me see, chat. Love those Lightning collection. Yeah, they're so good. Are the Green Rangers your favorite of the bunch, character-wise, or just the figure? Woodman. Green Ranger all the way. Green is my favorite color, but he wasn't my favorite character in Power Rangers. It was always Zach and Jason. Especially when the White Ranger came about, and then Jason left, and then the White Ranger took over. I was like, eh. I always felt like Jason was the better leader of the 2. All right. Let's get this guy out. Whee! It was cool when Jason came back as the Gold Ranger, though, in Zeo. So it's kind of like him and Tommy switched roles, you know, where Tommy, as the Green Ranger, was never the leader. He was just the auxiliary 6th Ranger. He wasn't the leader until Jason left, and then he became the White Ranger. Come on, get on in there. It doesn't matter. All right, so here we have the Red Ranger from Beast Morphers. I actually really like the Red Ranger. I mean, I like Beast Morphers in general, but I feel like the Red Ranger design has a little bit more going for it. But here he is. Oh, not looking at the camera, silly. Let's see if we can unfuzzy that. There we go. But as you can see, I got to get this iPad out of the way. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. So as you can see, like on the boots are actually sculpted right there. As you guys can see, guys and girls can see. The boots are sculpted with a design going up the boot right there. The Blue Ranger doesn't have that. He's just got regular plain boots. He also has some like little pegs sticking out on the side of the leg. And it is sculpted with a design. Like I said, I'm going to do full reviews of these, but I just want to give a quick preview of the figure. I actually like the helmet design too. Better. It's supposed to be a cheetah. That's his Zord. Is the beast, or Zord beast, is the cheetah, which I think is a nice little change up for them. And then here is the head. There's like shit on the bottom of the head. Oh yeah. Of course I get a weird head. It's like crap all over it. Here's the head. I want to say it looks more like Bushwhacker than the actual actor that portrays him. Come on, focus, please. Please focus. Come on. It's like trying so hard. But anyway, here's what the head looks like on the body. Reminds you a bit of Captain Scarlet. Jason was also the best actor. I have to agree with that. I have to agree with that. He was also the youngest on that show. It's pretty cool. There's actually a lot of stories. If you look up Austin State, Austin's videos, if you look up some of his videos when he talks about when he was cast and such, it's pretty interesting to listen to. But there he is. Can't remember his name. This is the actor's name that plays him. All right, it is. Why are they showing the old? There we go. Of course, they're not going to show me. Oh, I put Corfers instead of Beast Morphers. Beast Corfers. Come on, stupid. They're still not showing the cat. What the hell? Bear with me. Sorry. They're showing me like all the other Red Rangers. There we go. Rory D. Travis. And his name is Devin. Only 21 episodes in this season. So, looks pretty cool. Like I said, you could definitely, if you're looking for a Netflix bushwhacker, you can go with this. The Bushmaster? The Bushmaster? Bushwhacker? I don't know what I'm talking about. Too many bushes. Anyway, here is his I believe this is his Zord pistol, his cheetah pistol. I can't remember the technical term for it, but it does fit in his hand. He does come with two open hands. One is like a gesturing hand for when he's using the pistol inside the Zord. And there's no pistol grip, so his wrists don't go up and down, they just go back and forth. They should do a Black Series on Captain Scarlet. Hey Brenda, how's it going? Is that too? I'm trying not to miss anybody's. Yeah, Miles Morales too. It's a good head sculpt for that. You can get away with that, and it's a younger looking. So you can get him gesturing like this. Yeah, it's really, you really kind of need that pistol. Hold on, let me get him in not a dumbass pose like I'm doing right now. And then we take this head off, put the regular head back on. And let me bend his arm so it doesn't look like a damn, doesn't look like a damn fool. So you can kind of get it like this to where he's like cocking it. It's pretty cool design. I can't wait for season 2. I believe season 2 they're going to have more armor and such on their chest. Because I think that was kind of the issue that I had was that while they're called Go Busters in the Sentai, but for for this, the Beast Morphers they look kind of plain. I don't know what it is. It's just, you know, there's no like real chest design. It's just kind of like you can tell it's like a suited jacket with like leather and leather. It's very leather-y. And that, while that's fine and all, I'm kind of looking forward to some sort of more armor to them, you know, a little bit more. But still looks good nonetheless. Pretty pleased with it. He also comes with his sword, and he comes with an effect for his sword that actually just slides right over the sword, like so. So that's pretty cool. And they're very much about what was it? They use like sorry, my wall's yellow, but this is yellow too. It's very digital-esque because they use viruses and such for Beast Morphers, and then he does come with 2 fist hands as well. So that's pretty cool. Kira Manger. Yeah, I saw the released Kira Manger suits. The suits look okay. The helmets are much different for the new suits. They look pretty cool. The suits look actually for Kira Manger. They look kind of like Dino Charge a little bit. They just remind me of Dino Charge. I'm not saying they look exactly alike, but it's just the way it's designed on the new suits for them. It's kind of going across the chest, and then they have like a little piece of armor on their shoulder. Action figure 8. Hey, Kyle, how's it going, buddy? Oh yeah, if they do, Andy, if they end up making that into a Power Ranger season. Oh, my girlfriend's trying to call me. Hold on a second. Hey, babe, I'm live streaming. I'll call you back, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
So if they end up doing that, that would be great. I actually dig the suits quite a bit. I really like the helmets. The helmets they're kind of a little bit more, bling bling, but I don't mind it. So pretty cool. So there's that. I am procrastinating. We'll get Tyler out next. Actually, we'll get the other Beast Morpher out. So here's the gold Beast Morpher, this is Adam. He's kind of the smarty pants of an inventor and tech wizard of the group. It's pretty cool that they gave him the honor of the Gold Ranger. I think that's pretty cool. I actually quite like the Gold Ranger's design much more because he's got a little bit more going on for him, and you'll see that in a second. It looks pretty cool. So. I'm working my way through the Kamen Rider Deno right now. I'm working my way through that season. So I'm sorry if I forget the term for some of the weapons. It's just like I've been watching so much Sentai lately that everything is kind of like it's been overwhelming my brain, I think. Okay, so I actually thought initially when I saw him in package, I was like, oh, he has toe articulation. I thought this were his toes sticking up like that. That's what it looks like, kind of. Looks like the old Marvel Legends toe articulation when their toes are up. But it's just the sculpting of the armor on his feet. Not hentai. Sentai. Fucking hentai. All right, so here is the Gold Ranger. Like I said, I quite like this design a bit. a bit more than the Red Ranger. Here he is next to the Red Ranger. And you can see he does have quite a bit more of armor on the thighs. Even the chest piece, the shoulder chest piece, he's got a little bit more on there. The boots are right a little bit higher, so he's a little bit beefier, and I can actually appreciate that. I actually like that quite a bit. That's why I dig a lot of the Kamen Rider designs so much, because while they are bulkier and while the suits are actually heavier for Kamen Rider, I think some of them weigh like 200 fucking pounds, which is crazy. I don't know how those guys move in those suits. It's insane. But the designs, the cool different designs that you get is so so unique. Where with Power Rangers, you kind of get like that team theme, which is fantastic too. My eyes are really bothering me today. Sorry. While that theme is pretty cool for Power Rangers, also, the team theme. It's nice to see that each one of them get their own personality. So pretty cool. I really like the helmet too. This is definitely, I think, the best in the bunch so far. We still have to wait for the Yellow Ranger to come out, and then some of the little, I almost said droids, but they're not droids, robots that they work with. I got their names. I'll have to look it up. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, all right, buddy, take it easy. I hope you have a great Christmas if you can't make it back to the stream. Have a great Christmas, and I hope you get everything you wanted. I should be on for a while, guys, so it's only 6:30, so as long as my stream holds up and everything's good. If the stream does tend to, it does go down, it's due to my computer, and I'll just restart the stream on my iPad, so it won't be the end of the world or anything like that. But here's Adam's head. I'm going to try and get this focused as much as possible for you all. There we go. So there's Adam's head. Kind of wish that he came with the glasses. I think that's a lot of the complaints with Adam. And while I'm up here, because you didn't get really the best look for this head, for Devin here, we'll just go back and do that. I quite like Devin's character. I believe his name is Devin, right? I just sound like an idiot. Yes, Devin Daniels. I quite like the dynamic of, in this season, you're really getting more and more of the influx of the parents, which I quite like a bit. Like I said, I kind of wish that he came with his glasses, but it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. And then he also comes with his little pistol. Kind of looks like a disruptor pistol. These guys really would benefit from some hands that can go pistol form, It really would benefit from that. Also, with this line, I noticed that this is not helping at all. It's wanting to focus on me. There's a lot of sculpted detail on there. Like I said, when I get the full reviews done, then we'll get to that. But so there's Adam. He also comes with his sword, which is different from Devin's sword, as you can see. A little bit different for them. I also wish that this design came with some sort of holsters for them. And I get like they spawn the weapons, but maybe it's just a nitpick of how it works. But we got the Go Busters / heavy metal throwing up the horns, or if you want to call it the Spider-Man pose for the hand. That's pretty cool. And then we have a fist hand also. And then we also have a little energy effect, which is pretty cool for the sword. And where's the... And that's what it looks like in the sword. Looks pretty good. I'm really pleased with these energy effects. I think they look very well done. So pretty darn good, man. pretty impressed with these. Okay, last. Oh no, we're gonna do the 2-pack. The Green Ranger 2-pack we'll do after we do Tyler here. Brennan, and not Brandon, but Brennan. I believe it's Brennan. Yeah. He actually has his own. He's actually a huge Power Rangers fan, and he was also the Red Ranger here. Obviously, this is Tyler, the character. Brennan played Tyler in Dino Charge. He's actually a huge fan. He actually did his own figure review of himself, which I thought was pretty cool. So I always love seeing that passion in actors where they actually care. You know, like some actors just service a role and that's it, and then they move on. Like you could tell that with like guys like Bruce Willis. They just kind of fill the role and then move on. But with people that are really passionate, and I notice a lot. Like obviously, you got a couple bad eggs in the Power Rangers. What was it? The guy from, was it Jungle Fury? No. Well, I can't remember. One of the guys ended up in prison for murdering his girlfriend with a friggin' sword. He was a Red Ranger. I can't remember his name. I have to think of this. I'll have to look it up in a second. Tommy was a dick. He was. I just don't think he was a very good leader. I thought he was a good support character. And I know a lot of people might disagree with me. I don't know. When I think of really good leaders, I think of like Wes, I think of Carter, I think of Leo, I think of Jason. Those were really quality good leaders, you know. Okay, so we got Tyler. Tyler was pretty solid as a Red Ranger. I liked they dove more into the romantic role with him, which I thought was pretty cool because that's something that Power Rangers kind of, you had the whole Tommy and Kimberly thing, and then she she sent him a Dear John letter, which I thought was funny. Tommy's a dick. Oh, Jason David Frank is a dick in real life. I don't know. He does a lot of. See, this is the thing. I think anybody can be a dick, but objectively speaking, I don't know. He's never done anything to me. I know they had, like, you know how you like have beef with someone and then you squash it and you realize how stupid you both were for having beef. Him and Austin both had beef, but I guess it wasn't anything really that big of a deal. It was blown out of proportion mostly. But I mean, anybody can be a dick. I've been a dick to people before. I'm no saint. I'm sure everybody has been at one time or another, but looking at it from an objective standpoint, I gotta say, like, I don't know, he's never been a dick to me, even though I'm just starting to learn this stuff now. I don't hear too many bad things about him, and I know he does a lot for the brand, which is good. And a lot of the original cast, except for I think Amy, I don't want to speak for her because I don't know, but I know she hasn't been to Power Morphicon or in a while. People are like, I don't know, maybe she doesn't want to do it anymore, which, nothing wrong with that either. But anyway, I mean, I could definitely see how he can come off as a dick. I totally get that. But anyway, here is Tyler. And we will get up close and personal with him. If you will, come on, work. It was working before. Now we're not working. Okay. Well, I'm attempting here. Tyler's sculpt looks really good on his chest. This is all raised and sculpted in, including the shoulder pad, which is, I want to say, a harder plastic, at least with mine. It's not as pliable as the Gold Ranger from his season. The helmet looks pretty cool. I actually quite like this design. It actually took me a while. When I first saw this design for this suit, I was like, it's a little bit too busy, like with the different colored arms, this whole thing. But, you know, I've actually grown to like it. So it's not that bad. And then there's the back. Of course, I have something on his head. Oh, it's just a fuzz. Never mind. So pretty cool. And then we have his morpher, which is actually his pistol. And you want to put it in this hand because Tyler is right-handed anyway. You want to put it in this. And this was the season where they had so many different. Looks like something from the 80s. Yeah, it does. It does. It looks a little busy. It's definitely not my favorite suit design. But I mean, I guess it's not as bad as the Super Mega Force one with the pirate shit. I'm like, ugh, the pirates, no. Not my cup of tea. I get it. Other people like it, great. Good for you guys. But yeah, the pirate thing, no. Samurai, ugh, I didn't like that design either. But anyway, it's kind of annoying that they put paint apps on this side, but no paint apps on this side. What the hell's that about? It's like, what? Why even bother painting it at all then? I don't know. Just doesn't make much sense. It's like the budget was cut that much from one side to the, I don't know. It's weird. But he can also hold his sword. You kind of want to have him because he's only got these two hands right here. You're really, I don't know if I like the way this hand is. I don't know what they were going with this hand, but it looks terrible. He holds it terrible in this hand, his sword. I might separate these two fingers and make that into an actual trigger finger and put this in this hand, even though he was right-handed when he did it. But I get it. It's supposed to give off this look, like he's spinning the barrel. But then again, why would he be in his suit already if he's spinning the barrel? Because that's how you had to get him to do it. Come on, Tyler, work with me here. There you go. You kind of want to have him like this, so it looks like he's spinning the barrel to morph. It's morphing time. Dino charge, activate. All right, come on, Tyler. Get your head on. Get your head out of your ass and get your head on your shoulders. Garo, yeah. Yeah, I'm working through Deno right now. I'm still working through some of the new, like the little bit of the newer-ish stuff. Oh, come on. Deno, and then what was it? I'm kind of working through multiple. So Kiva, those are the two I'm working on. Kiva also. So there's your Dino Charge activate. There is your Tyler head. It's not the worst. He kind of looks like an old man a little bit. I've seen worse though. I think from the side it looks a little bit better, like Brennan. But overall, I'm really pleased that we're getting these extra unmasked heads. So that's nice. You also have your effect that can go with the sword. And you just kind of weave it in between. Come on, Anthony. Get your shit together. There we go. Oh, Samurai was your second favorite? There's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, man. There's the fist hand and the chop hand. So pretty cool. I like this one. I don't know where it would go on my favorites so far between the three waves and the two packs and such. I watch Common Rider. Amazon's kind of a drag. The action was decent. Yeah, I'm noticing that with Kiva right now, it's kind of a little bit more like Twilight. I don't know. At least from what I've been watching, the little bit I've watched so far. Okay, last one. We're doing the 2-pack now. Getting on my 2-pack. My 2-pack. 2-pack. Shakur. All right, Green Ranger time. And you know they're going to re-release this Green Ranger, right? You know that's what they're planning on doing, right? He does come with this effect, which let me see if it's the same as this. No, it's different. It is different than his. I got to separate these for a second. I'm losing stuff. There we go. All right, so we'll do the putty first, then we'll do the Green Ranger. Or do you guys want to see the? You guys want to see the putty or the Green Ranger first? No. Dropping such. Putty. There we go. Well, I pulled the putty out first anyway, so we're getting that one first. All right, so the putty looks plain, but you know, what else do you really need out of a putty? You need the head. You definitely need the which the attachments I think are the highlight of this. Let's get his hand around the right way, so we're not looking like a mess here. You know, putties are cool. You get them into their putty pose. They're kind of like hunched over, you know, pose. Ooh. Let's get them hunched. Go in here. Get these feet to move here. There we go. There's a good putty pose right there. It looks very putty-ish. You know, lack of paint apps, obviously. He's kind of plain, but you know, it's a putty. It's an army builder. Not too worried about that. The sculpt on the forearms look really good. I think that's where the majority, that and the putty head is where the majority, I think, of the budget went for this guy. But it looks pretty good. The head sculpt looks pretty nice. There's the one arm. It's very nice sculpted. And here is the other arm right here. And then you have a regular hand for this hand. It's kind of like a gripping hand, where this one's like this is like a claw hand. This one's like a gripping hand. And then you also have this little effect that can go on the tip of that. Like he's damaging one of the Rangers. So really nice looking fig. Now we'll just pop this arm off. Come on, get on off. Get it on. Okay, you're not coming off. All right. I'm not gonna force it because these guys haven't been heated up yet. All right, Green Ranger time. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? You want me to go back and show you anything? Let me know while we're doing this. So I'll show you whatever you want to see. Yeah, I think I agree. I agree. I think the paint on the face would have definitely helped the figure out more because he is kind of plain Jane. You know, a little bit of black wash would have helped. Not a lot, just a little bit, I think would have helped. The same amount that they gave these forearms would have helped his face much more. I agree with that 100%. Did they say they're making a putty 2-pack? or was it my wishful thinking? I think it's everybody's wishful thinking right now. I'm pretty sure that this is the only putty that's available, is in this 2-pack right here with Tommy. So, unfortunate, but hopefully we get it down the line. I'm sure. I mean, worst case scenario, I think they'll at least release a single carded version of it. All right, so we got that. We got that. Let me get all their stuff. Yeah, I'm running out of room here. Running out of room. Where are you gonna go? How do you go over there? Okay. So we got the Dragon Dagger, the Doom Sword, which looks really good. And then we have the hands, and the fig, and the head, and the... Get this shit out of the way. There we go. Still a good fig. I usually add wash to my figures anyway. Yeah, it's just easier. Just give them a little dry brushing. Ooh, I hate ratchet ankles. I mean, I love them and I hate them at the same time. You know, they do help the figure hold a pose, but when they're stiff, man, they don't want to move. The ratchet gets in the way of movement, which is not the end of the world either, but just pet peeve, pet peeve. All right, so I am going to get him. All right, so he's got quite a bit here. He's got this little effect right here. He's got the Dragon Dagger, Doom Sword, and a gripping hand for the, well, he's playing his douche flute, you know, and he's got a karate chop in hand. And then this is the same exact head that came with, let me get my skizzers here and I'll show you. This is the exact same head that came with the White Tiger Ranger, Tommy, same head. I'm sure the sculpt is there, but it's like the lips are too dark. Just a nitpick, I guess. But let's get his dagger in here. And we'll get him with his sword. We'll put that in a second. Here's the figure itself. Now, this is actually from an episode. One single episode, this version. And I believe, actually, a little bit of information as far as, I believe, Super Mega Force, when they had the team up and Tommy came back. Initially, they had this helmet with him, but this helmet was actually only featured in a one episode with him and I believe it was Dino Thunder, where he kind of fought or faced each version that he had already been a ranger of, like the White Ranger, the Green Ranger, and the Red Ranger, I believe. Was it the Red Ranger too? No. I think so. I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, but point I'm trying to make is that this is kind of like a one-off look, and I got to say I actually like the silver on the helmet better than the original helmet. Maybe that's just me. I think it adds a little bit more character, and it looks like a little bit more. Come on, focus. God's sake. I think it helps add a little bit more character to the helmet. Oh my God. I'm gonna punch this thing. No, still not happening. Okay. Well, I don't know why. I have nothing else in the focus here. Well, I mean, you get my drift here with the helmet. Like I said, it does go all the way down. It's kind of like it looks good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people will prefer the original, obviously, because they like, that's the first one. So, but personally, I don't have a problem with this one either. And I don't know if I really want to go spending money on getting another single carded release down the road of another Tommy, where I don't know if I necessarily need that. Where I just have this one, and this will be good enough. But anyway, in Super Mega Force, they actually had this helmet initially for that kind of big team up, but then they realized it and they digitally took it out of the show. So initially he had this helmet on in that episode, and then they just digitally took out the gray and put in all green. So, but I think the silver, I shouldn't say gray. I think the silver looks pretty good. Skizzers and my knife. But it looks good. Like I said, his shield, his chest shield looks pretty good. The gold on the armbands look nice. The dragon dagger looks really good. He does come with the flute hand. Let me get the flute hand in there. So he can play his skin flute. I gotta say, the articulation, the range of motion on these guys are so well done. Oh, come on, hold your little flute, bud. Oh, that's an awful pose, sorry. Looks good though. I like it. I mean, it's a shitty pose, I know, but it looks nice. I like it. I really, really, really do like it quite a bit. So I finally got my Green Ranger. Most of the team is done. We're just waiting on Trini, which is coming out in Wave 4, and then we're waiting on Billy, which will be in Wave 5. So, and that should be coming out, I think, Wave 4 is coming out in March of this coming year, 2020, and then I want to say the Wave 5, I think they said June or July. And then, hopefully we get at least 4 waves next year. That's what I'm hoping for. So that would be cool. So spring and summer we get a wave. And then here he is with his sword. I'm using the flute hand. I'll use the other hand, damn it. And then he comes with a karate chopping hand as well. So I'm actually surprised. I didn't think they were going to paint the when I saw the promo pictures for this 2-pack. I was like, I bet you they skimp out on painting this, but they didn't. They painted it. So there's the sword. Looks really good. Very nicely done. Very, very well done. And there's the 2-pack. So let's bring the putty back in here and here's show you the putty 2-pack, or the Green Ranger putty 2-pack. So pretty nicely done. Very pleased with that. Checks another Ranger off the box for me, and I think this is the whole set. I have all 3 waves now, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Hard work pays off. Okay, so next figure. Now, this is what kind of annoys me with this next figure, because while I'm super stoked to have it, and I want to say he had quite possibly, arguably, in my mind, one of the best Marvel Legends, not arguably, I want to say most people would probably agree with me. This was probably one of the best Marvel Legends. This is one of the best Marvel Legends of last year, or this year. I should keep saying, I keep thinking I'm in the future in 2020. But anyway, we've got Mr. Ben Grimm in the Super Skrull wave. I do have the whole wave coming. It's not going to be here until next year, which is kind of annoying. I wish Big Bad Toy Store, when stuff is in stock, just ship the whole thing. Don't. This came in stock before the whole wave did, which makes absolutely no sense. And then I got the whole wave, like, what was it? I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to get this stuff shipped because I'm not going to get it before Christmas if I don't ship it. So I just shipped it the way it was with just this guy. The rest of the wave is coming, but it won't, like I said, it won't be here until after Christmas or New Year's. And then I'm going away for New Year's. So, but here's the rest of the wave. The wave looks really good. I'm very pleased with this entire wave. It's all comic book characters. There's no movie figures in this, thank God. And well, at least for me, I know there's a lot of movie fans out there, but I'm very pleased with it. It comes with the Super Skrull comes with 2 different heads, which is great. He comes with multiple different attachments for his arms. This is such a good Super Skrull, I think. This is such a solid wave. So let's open this guy up, and he's got some weight to him. He's thick. And then we'll do a comparison with the original Walgreens release as well. I mean, he could have been a Build-A-Figure. It's pretty cool that we're getting him as a regular release twice. There are some differences in paint apps right off the bat from what I'm seeing. So that's good. Most of him is the same mold, which I don't have a problem with. Obviously, there's differences here in the shorts department, but I really like the head sculpt. Head sculpt is different from the first release, which I'll show you in a second. Looks really good. I just love Ben's design. It looks so good, and his character. Like, if I was a Fantastic Four member, I'd probably end up being the Thing because I'm loyal and nobody messes with my family or my friends. I'd be the Muscle. I'd definitely be the Muscle. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm just kind of spreading his arms out so you can see. I mean, look at that. I mean, you can get him to do better splits than almost Spider-Man. That's crazy. So I really, really like this. I like the fact that they did give this a little bit of a different wash to it. As you can see, there's a little bit of like a lighter shade right here, and then it gets a little bit darker over here. And then it kind of surfaces throughout the feet too. A little bit lighter on the feet. Subtle, not done over too much. Same thing on the back, same area. A little bit on the head too for that as well. So that's pretty nice. I like the differentiation between that. There's actually a little bit of lighter shade on the shoulders as well. So that's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the variety there. Really love the belt design with the updated Fantastic Four suits. I actually quite like them. So there's that. And then we have the 2 Skrull heads, which I'll bring in here. Hopefully we don't have any. Oh, see, now we don't have any issues. There's an angry head. This will be the last non-X-Men wave that I will get the whole wave. Yeah, I probably agree with that. I pretty much do. I only want Vulture out of the next Spider-Man wave, I think. And then out of that, what was that other wave? I'm trying to think. Oh, I think it's the Black Widow wave. I'm trying to remember who's in that Black Widow wave. I got to look it up. See, this is the convenience factor of not being on the iPad and being on my computer. Marvel, dumbass. There we go. Come on. You can do it. All right. I think I only want Winter Soldier because the previous Winter Soldier that we got, the legs just suck. They're terrible. They're hot garbage. They're just trash. He's got wide jointed hips. I'm not talking about the movie one. I'm talking about the comic one. So this is the comic one again. And I much like the reuse of the Punisher, Netflix Punisher legs. I think it just works better for the figure. But the rest of this wave, I'm going to pass on. You know, other than that Winter Soldier, I don't really collect movie figures, and the majority of them are movie figures. So, thanks, but no thanks. Saves me money. I don't care. Who else am I? Who else is coming up? Really like this Fantastic Four wave. It's so good. Doctor Doom. I can't wait to get him. But yeah, Vulture, the comic book Vulture, is really good looking. I don't think there's really any other Marvel Legends. I'm really excited for Toy Fair. Around this time, I always start gearing up, and maybe I'll do like a predictions video for Toy Fair. That'd be pretty cool. But other than that, Marvel Legends, this is pretty much all I wanted. When they announced this Fantastic Four wave, I was so excited. All right, so let's do a comparison. Won't waste any more time here, and then we'll get to the coup de grace here, the next box, the last one. So here's your comparison. Obviously, you can see the paint apps are much more different on this one. The head sculpt is different, and you can swap heads, but the paint apps won't match up unless you do a little bit of a different paint deco for the head to match. So that's one thing that you'll have to do with this, but let me get my hands out of the way so you can see. There you go. But it's pretty good. I think it's pretty nice that you, like I said, you get the variety. You know, they didn't have to have the exact same paint apps. You want them to look a little bit different. This is more of your traditional, you know, when I think of Ben, I kind of think of this, and this is your more of an update. So I like them both. I really do. I like them both equally. They look really good. Same articulation, same everything, same weight. I mean, you could just do some freaking exercises with these guys. So I gotta say, out of the two heads, I don't know which one I like better. I like them both, and obviously this guy came with multiple different heads. Came with a more subdued head and then a regular head. I want to say this one is closer to. Let me see here. There's so many bends. There's so many bends in my hand. Maybe he's a little bit closer to that. I'm going to say, I feel like the old go-to guy. Yeah, maybe with this one, they were going for a little bit more of this right here, as you can see. You see the brow crest, how it's kind of a little bit more subdued with them. Maybe that's what they were going for. And then this guy kind of looks like it's a little bit more predominant underneath the eyes. It looks like maybe they were going for that with this guy. Just a little bit. I'm not saying it's exact. I'm just saying maybe that's where the idea of what maybe they were going with that head. Just underneath the eyebrow. So it's not the same either. I guess I'm guessing a little bit there. But I also have the 2-pack one. Come on, stand up. Don't knock everybody over, please. I'm not in the mood. I guess you could do a little comparison with this and this. How teeny this guy's head is. So teeny. Martini. Glad I decided to stream. I was going to be lazy and put my models boxes away. I'm putting them together. Oh, cool. What models are you putting together? Yeah, like I said, I really do apologize for not streaming the other day, but I just didn't have anything to show you guys. So nothing came in the mail. So it got delayed, I guess, a day or two because there's no delivery on Sundays. But you are going to go back on your shelf, sir, with the rest of the bends. The bends, got a case of the bends. So definitely a wonderful figure. In some ways, I like this guy. I got to say, I think I like him. I don't know. See, I love the black line detail on him, but this is like a little bit more bright and a little bit, like I said, a little bit more refreshing to the eye, where that's a little bit dimmer, but looks so damn well done. I don't know which one I like more. I don't know. This guy's cool though. Let's check out these eyes. The eyes look pretty good. They're not too off, so that's nice. No real accessories because he's a large guy, and then you got the two Build-A-Figure pieces. So you don't really have any accessories with him, which I don't really know if you need them. Maybe he could have came with one of his extra heads that he came out with, but you already got two Skrull heads, so hopefully we get a regular Skrulls pack. That would be nice down the line. So we'll put our Skrulls up there. All right, last piece, the coup de grace. Now, I waited to pick this up because, I don't know, I was on the fence. I was like, oh, do I really want to spend that amount of money for essentially only one of these guys? But I ended up having, what was it? I think I canceled an order a while ago, and I forgot that I had some credit available. So I actually paid a lot less than what these guys go for. And I picked up the 2-pack from the reformatted line of Gravis. Sorry, I always have problems with these. And Erebus or Eberus. Oh God, I'm so bad with these stupid names. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Merry early Christmas to you. So I picked this 2-pack up. It does go for around $100 for 2 figures, and I think you really have to want to get Brawn. I mean, they're essentially the same body, different heads, different chests, but the rest of the body is essentially the same. Even their modes are very similar. Obviously, there's a little bit differences between the two. Oh, I'm going to open the box. Oh, I'm going to open it. Don't you worry. But, yeah. So, I had to get them. I had to finish off my wreckers. I had to finish it off. I'm going to open it. Don't you guys worry. I had to get this. Hold on, I just got to look something up. Then we're going to pop this open. All right. All right. So let's get Guzzle and Brawn open. And away we go. Oh, good. They're in robot mode because I didn't feel like transforming them right now. It takes too long. And B, I have to learn the transformation where I can just do it in my sleep before I do the review or the video. So, all right. So, Guzzle here. Now, I did have a Guzzle. It was the, what was it? The Multiverse line or something. He was like really teeny. And I was like, oh, he'll fill the bill for now. And thank God they decided to do this. Now, I think initially this was supposed to be, I think another company was doing this. And then I think they scrapped it, or it just didn't end up happening. And then Mastermind Creations, I think, took over the design and decided to do it. Ooh, he's actually quite light in hand. So, which is really nice. Like I said, these bodies on both of them are very similar. The transformations are exactly the same. Don't really have room for MP versions. Yeah, I know. I don't really either. I just wanted to get all my wreckers finished. I was like, I got my wreckers, and I got my IDW Prime. I'm good. I'm good. I got all my wreckers and my Prime. So I'm pretty happy. Come on, buddy. Wow, your hand is some bitch. You gonna open? There you go, sweetheart. Yeah, but I feel you on the room, man. I can't be getting too many more of the. Oh, I don't like that his chest moves when his arm is. I'm trying to move his arm. That's annoying. Okay, we're going to use something blunt. There we are. I mean, I like that his hands are stiff, but holy Toledo, trying to get them open. All right, so and his barrel you can extend and drop down. I believe this is how they want you to do it, but I think actually in the comic it's actually extended as high as it can go. So I'm just going to leave it extended like that. I think it looks better. You can rip him in half like Overlord does. Let me get that. Let me get my iPad out of the way. And then we'll get Overlord. We'll get him to get ripped in half. And it's just that simple. You can rip him in half that simple, and you can have Guzzle being torn in half. Guzzle does come with an extra head. I believe it's in here. It's just I think it's like this is his traditional look, that head. And then he's got more of a subdued look. But that's him in half. And then just to get him back in, you just kind of just pop that. It's just that simple. It's very easy. It's an easy design. I have seen the transformation, but I don't know it for by memory. So, but I have seen the transformation, and it is quite easy to do. So, it's very nice. And then Brawn is essentially the same figure, a little bit different look. Same toes, same legs. I believe the arms are the same. The hands are the same. They're individually articulated hands. And as you can see, the very much similar nature of both of them. So obviously the backpacks are different. I might end up selling this Brawn. I don't know what I'm doing with him yet. They both come with guns, and they are kind of a pain in the rear end to put in their hands. I have from the reviews I've seen. I want to say that maybe some of the other reviewers had looser hands. Jazz Star, I don't really have to. Jazz Starscream, Soundwave, Megatron, Shockwave, Grimlock, and Wheeljack are the only ones I need in my life. Yeah, man, just get what makes you happy. You know, that's what when it comes to MP stuff, when it comes to this third-party expensive stuff, just get your favorite characters that and call it a day. You know, I love the Wreckers that enough to actually want to get the whole set, to want to get the third-party stuff like this. Okay, so his extra head is right here, and let me just take it out of the bag so you guys can actually see it. It's just kind of like a faceplate. And then here it is next to that one. Like I said, it's just a little angrier right here. And I want to say, yeah, the paint apps are the same. There's a screw in the back of the head. Nope, you can't see anything. There's a screw in the back of the head right there. You just unscrew that, and then you pull the front of this faceplate off, and then you just replace it with that. It's very simple. Everything with Mastermind Creation. That's why I think they're my favorite third-party figures. They're easy to transform. If you like easier to transform figures for Transformers, Mastermind it's much simpler. I want to say the most convoluted one is probably Six Shot, and that's because he's got multiple different modes. But even that is actually not that. It's not actually that ridiculous as opposed to like some of the other ones, like the what was it, Generation Toy? Holy Toledo! That Prime is like crazy. So is the Generation Toy Megatron, where he turns into the stealth bomber. That one's a little bit ridiculous. But for the most part, Mastermind Creations keeps it. The quality's really there. They're the figure's lighter, but it feels durable. And I got to say, the transformations are so much easier, so much more fun to work with. If you're not into like a lot of really getting into crazy little small panels to move, shift over, and have to get into all that complicated transformations, and this might be the line for you to go with. So it's nice. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I'm just talking about, I guess. But yeah, they both look pretty good. This is not Braun's IDW look. They just kind of reused this to kind of, I guess, warrant putting him in with something. I guess they were like, oh, he's a small guy, he's a shorty, we'll put him in a shorty 2-pack. Did I see the Magic Cube Optimus? That thing is beautiful. Yeah, I'll tell you this. Some of the smaller scaled ones, if you want to get like sets and you don't want to have to spend $100 on just 2 shorty figures, or $80 to $90 on just 1 figure, you can get, what was it, the whole DJD. They're in smaller scale. So if you want to get them in like a little bit smaller scale but get the whole set, you can go that route and you'll spend, a quarter of the price that you would if you were to get the larger, the more like MP versions of these. So there's that. I'm gonna go grab a Transformer just to show you a comparison with like. I'll grab Impactor really quick just to show you how he stacks up next to Impactor. Magic Square. Did I see lots of articulation for a small figure? Yeah, that could get annoying quick. It's small and it's got too much moving parts. I feel like I'm gonna snap something off, But I'll be right back. Hold on, one second. Need that. There we go. Hey. Good boy. This. All right. Okay. Back and back and back and back. I'm back and back. All right. So he runs around. I think it runs around 7.5 inches. So that's where this guy is stacked up with him. I think he's around the right height for Guzzle. The Guzzle that I had was entirely too small. It just looked out of shape, or out of shape, out of place. So I think they stack up beautifully. They're going to look good with the rest of the set. And I'm very pleased to have myself Guzzle. I think you really have to want to get Guzzle to get this. But, if you're trying to go full-on completionist, I guess, like I am with that, with the Wreckers, then you can go that route. But there's a close-up of Brawny, the quilted pick-you-upper. Oh, that's Bounty. Wrong one, dumbass. But there's the other one, the Brawny, with the lumberjack dude. So looks pretty cool. Pretty pleased with it overall. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to quite do with him. I might sell him. I don't know. Because I already have a Braun, and I think I prefer that one where he's in this like Jeep mode. I gotta cut this open. I want to show you the what you call it. Yeah. Oh, and I did check my poll, by the way, and initially it said that the Marauders Task Force build a character was the winner of the poll, but now it's the G.I. Joe review. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that G.I. Joe review. I'll probably shoot it tomorrow. and then I'll try and get it uploaded either before or after Christmas. So can't believe tomorrow is Christmas Eve already. That's insane. Yeah, he does kind of hold his gun a little bit loosey, but it's not that bad, really. Some people were complaining about it. I mean, I guess I could see over time maybe his fingers being a little bit more looser than you want, but his head kind of gets in the way of his chest here, which is annoying. By the way, when you move the arm, the whole pec piece moves. It's supposed to be like right here. Kind of want to hold that and then move the arm. I don't know why they did that. This should just be locked or pegged into place. But I'll get his head looking over properly. So there you go with the gun. And it's the same gun for Braun. You can have him dual wielding it if you want to. So there's the gun for Guzzle. And like I said, they hold it exactly the same. So looks really cool. Looks very nice. Very pleased with this. It's a very nice Christmas gift to myself. This is my gift to myself. If anybody knows what that's from, let me know. I would be very surprised if you guys know what that's from. All right, we're going to put everything in a bag. And we're going to do that. And now we're going to just chat it up. We're going to talk about some stuff. We'll put you up here, buddy. Go up there, my dude, my duty, my dookie dude. So what's everybody up to? How's everybody doing? You guys excited for Christmas? You guys doing family stuff? Are you guys planning on getting anything? You guys hoping to get anything new for the new year or anything like that? You guys want me to show you anything else? Let me know. Go ahead and comment if you want to. If not, I'll just we'll end the stream. But yeah. Oh, the other day I was like, I'm gonna talk about the releases for the Lightning Collection, and then I forgot to talk about them like an idiot. Got too much stuff. Uh-oh. What'd you get? What'd you get? Thomas the Tank Engine up there. We'll get my. I like the DCUC you have in the background. Oh yeah, they're starting to fall over. As you can see, the Joker and Harley Quinn are always up to no good. They're always on the ground. Yeah, all the rogues are falling over. There's all the Batman rogues right there. And then there's more over there too. There's that. There's Shazam and such. All the Batman figures. There's the Bat Family. Oh, there we go. There's the Bat Family. There's all the DCUC Batman figures and DC Limited, Unlimited, excuse me. Batman Legacy, all that stuff. There's Superman's. Whole bunch of stuff. I did a whole segment on when I was unboxing all those to put those up. Now I have to rebox those. Isn't that fun? Mom's in town, Andy? Nice. Games, figures, mechs, and models. Nice. That's awesome. What figures and what mechs did you get? Did you get the mechs from Joy Toy? Did you get the 3 3/4 inch ones, or did you get the, was it the 1/24 scale? I got my Elite 72 Roddy Strong in the mail. Nice, nice. Yeah, you showed me that you got the what was it the other day? What the hell is this? Oh. I wonder if that's still working. Okay, I'll let you guys in on this. Happy Holidays 19. If you go to Sideshow Collectibles and you sign into an account, Happy Holidays. Oh wait, is that a code? Yes, it's a $5 reward code. If you go to sideshowcollectibles.com Log in. I am not sponsored by them. And it's a $5 code towards any product on Sideshow Collectibles. With the last 2 months, it's been they've been doing a lot of these rewards things, and I actually got myself the solo Darth Maul with the robot legs, and I got about, what was it? I think it was like $120 off with codes that they were just releasing on a day-to-day basis. So there's a free $5 for you guys. Like I said, it's Happy Holidays 19. It's a $5 code. I would suggest you go there now, which is what I'm going to do right now, and get my $5. It's just Sideshow Collectibles or SideshowToy.com. Log in, put the code in. Can I screen share? Can I just do that? No. I think I tried to do this last time and it wasn't working. I miss the old days where I could just tap a button. Oh well. Logging on in. Actually, I could just do it on this. So I'm not ignoring anybody. So free $5 code for you all. I'll actually write it in chat in case you guys. No spaces either. There you go. Help all my peeps out. That's how we do. It is on a time thing, so try to go there as soon as you possibly can and get that logged into your account. Like I said, all you have to do is sign in, go to your account, and then when you go to your account, click on your account, then click on Sideshow Rewards, and then just type the code in right there. And let's see if it's working. Nope, it expired. See, that's how quick they are. You got to hit them really quick. So, yeah, see, mine just says promo expired. So, oh well. But with those, yeah, it expired. I know. Everyone's saying it expired now. I know. He's sweet chin music in himself. What was it? Kyle. Where's Kyle? Yeah, Kyle, you said you got, what was it? Oh, the Adam Cole and then Kyrie Sane. The Kyrie Sane looks really good. The 124 scale from Hexagear. Go with Joy Toy, the 124th, and the 6-inch soldiers from a Jeep. Planet Green Earth. Oh, wow, you got some of those Planet Green Earth figures? Wow, you're lucky. Ultraman monster figures? Nice. That's awesome. You just made out like a bandit, didn't you? Get a Robo model kit and 3 mechs from a few Iron Factory Transformers. Yeah, the Iron Factory stuff, that's the smaller scale stuff. I really like those. They look really good. Come here, you. Come here. Good boy. I got me torn wrapping paper myself for Christmas for shopping for everybody. Oh God, I don't even. My whole family knows that I don't wrap anything. I just hand people the gift. I'm like, so like it's a waste of paper. Here you go. Here's your gift. Yeah. Well, sorry if I couldn't help you guys with that $5. I know it expired, but oh well, I tried. I'm really on the fence with. Where's the website for Christmas codes? What do you mean? Where's the website? What do you mean? Where's the web? What? Blah, 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 blah. They get it in a plastic bag. Yeah, I'll just put it in like one of those gift bag things. That's it. Because at least you can reuse the bag. Like how you're not going to reuse the wrapping paper, you know. So there's that. But what else is? Woo! Yeah, so I had 120 off. I was pretty pleased with that. I was really excited to get that mall. I'm getting dinged to death. Because I got 120 off with rewards. It was like I think he was only like 220, two something. What was he? What are you, mall? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. And there's also a $20 off. Use code 19S Star Wars deal. So if you're looking for any Star Wars, they have the daily flash deals. But you can add this all to your account and accumulate all this stuff, and then use that if you eventually want to get like a Hot Toys figure. Like let's say you got $100 towards a Hot Toys figure, and then you've accumulated another $100 in sideshow rewards in your account because they stay on your account. That's like you only paid $100 for a $220 figure, you know. So it does help in case you guys are interested in that. And I only get Hot Toys. I'll only get like a Hot Toys figure if I have money accumulated like that. So it does help a lot. I actually have to thank Stu Murray for that. I should have pre-ordered Thunder Liger. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm still on the fence if I want to do that. There's also the New Japan figures that look really good. I wish I could just screen share. What the hell? There's like no prompt for screen sharing. It just says no, 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 no. This is just to share the video, which I don't want to do. I wish. Oh, I think that was on Google Plus. If you could share that. Oh, wait, can I do it over here? Maybe. No. No. Yeah, it's annoying. It's really annoying. I can't screen share on this. Super annoying. But anyway, so there's that. If you guys are interested in that, if not, you know, just trying to help. But I think I might. That's it. Unless you guys have any more questions about anything, you guys want to see anything? Do you want me to see? You want me to rip Braun in half too? There you go. I killed him. He's dead. I love that that's a feature that they decided to go with. They didn't even have to do that, but you know that's the cool thing about third-party figures is that they always do something. They always pay attention to what they're supposed to, you know, where Hasbro might not pay attention. But I do have to give Hasbro the devil its due. I got to say that, you know, between the Siege line and probably the Lightning Collection, those are probably the two best lines of this year. If I were to, you know, I don't do the whole end of the year top 10 stuff, and it's, you know, if you want to do that, great. But if I had to pick two lines that were definitive of 2019, I would say the Siege line and the Lightning Collection, without a shadow of a doubt. The Siege line has just been getting better and better with time, and the Lightning Collection just started this year, and it's been like gangbusters. They've been, even though there's only 3 waves, they've given us 3 waves, a SDCC 2-pack, the Lost Galaxy 2-pack. I didn't think there's no way, like when I saw the figures that they were when they were going to start the line, I was like, there's no way they'll probably just stick to Mighty Morphin and maybe the current stuff. But I didn't think they were going to go back and do like Lost Galaxy or SPD or, Doggy Kruger. I didn't think we would get him until maybe way later. But yeah, these figures are so well done, and I get like there's probably not like a lot of people that are like really into, or the majority of people aren't really into Power Rangers. I think it's a little bit more on the more. I know it's gaining a little bit more notoriety as far as popularity goes, but I don't think it's on the level of like a Marvel, Star Wars, stuff like that. That's the point I'm trying to make. But the figures are just so damn good. I think these are actually better than some Marvel Legends, to be honest with you. At least the articulation, the range of motion that they have, the butterfly joints are so well done. Even when you have this plastic shield for his chest shield, I mean, you can still get a really good range of motion with that, and that's maxed out right there. And his arm is way further than a Marvel Legends arm would be, and I mean, he can almost cross his arms right here. And some molds are a little bit different from others as far as like range of motion goes. Some sculpt does get in the way, but I mean, just here's Tyler right here. There's the Red Ranger from Dino Charge. A little bit of the sculpt on this side is getting in the way, so there's that to point out. But for the most part, I mean, they can really get their arms together. So just a really well done line, I think, overall. And if you don't want to spend Figuarts money, this is a good option for you. What I want to do is, like I said, I want to get some more Kamen Rider figures from Figuarts, and I want to get some Figuarts. What you call it? I would like to get some of the SH Monster arts, a couple of the like Godzillas and such. Some of the larger monsters, like I'd like to. Did they make a King Kong? I think they did. I can't remember, but I'd like to get some of the monster art stuff too. But anyway, that's a video for another time, probably. Maybe a wish list video. I still want to do my video on my favorite figures in my collection and start doing that series. I really need to get on the ball and do that. And but yeah. So hopefully when I get settled in my new house and everything, and I'm all settled in down there, I could start doing more reviews and such. But and I will, like I said, I'm not going to stop doing reviews. So there's that. Like I said, I really want to get into doing these Lightning Collection stuff. So I know last year, what was it? Last year I said I wanted to do a whole bunch of different segments, and I never got around to the chance of doing it. It's just been a very busy year for me this year, with a lot changing for the better, So, but pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm really digging this thing right here. This thing. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. Ugh. Hate it. But this Ben, I think it looks really good. I really wish I would have got the whole wave with this. Thank you, Big Bad Toy Store, for doing that. But not the end of the world. So, but thank you to everybody for popping by. I might stop it here. Thank you to Dem Guts. Jason Tran, Gaz, Woodman, Brenda, A&D, Action Figure Addict. Thanks, Kyle, for popping by. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for just hanging out with me and shooting the shit. I appreciate it, as always. But yeah, I think I'll end the stream here then. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Enjoy your time with your family and your figures, and enjoy yourself. Be safe. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out again. And you have a wonderful holiday too, Jason. Thank you. And all of you have a wonderful holiday. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side.